Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today trying some Newbarns. This is going to be the first time I actually do a Newbarn beer on the channel that's not a collab. The only other one I've had is their collab with Omnipollo, brewed at the church, which was a mild with nitro, which was really, really good. So they're known for classic styles at Newbarns up in Scotland, and especially lagers. So this is what we're starting off with. It's two pale lagers, actually. So, and it doesn't say, well, they also just say pale, premium lagers. And it just says it's a pale lager, which is like the, kind of classic macro style. And I think there's at one point a distinction between European pale lager and also American pale lager. I just don't remember the distinctions because I'm not too well versed in the fine distinctions of macro beers these days. But Newbarns makes a lot of lagers that people say are amazing, based in Edinburgh in Scotland. And the two we got to try, we got courtesy of Beer Dome. So thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beer. Link for the shop is down below. They got a boatload of Newbarns, I think for the first time maybe, or at least the first time to my knowledge. And they still do have a few varieties left, even a stout and maybe also the black IPA. But the beers we're trying today are their two premium lagers, Lothian Lager and Super Cold pale lager beers. So the thing about these beers is they're a little different than your conventional pale lagers and also more classic European lagers, because this one is brewed with 100% Lothian Scottish malt, local malt to them. They've trialed using it and they finally made this beer and they think it's like some of the best malt they ever tasted. And this is a beer where the malt gets to shine. And then Super Gold, which is what they call their adjunct lager, where they use adjuncts, oats and wheat, to create a rustic lager, which is really cool. I mean, you can use whatever you want in lagers. You don't have to go the Reinheitsgebot way, and you can make something cool. And what's really cool about it, it's got UK hops, Challenger and Goldings, as far as I remember. Yes, I have my notes here. So yeah, I think we'll of course start with the Lothian because it is a pale lager where the malt should shine. So let's see. Using non-lager glasses, but I'm doing a couple comparisons today, so I was too lazy with cleaning too many glasses. And these Spiegelau barrel-aged beer glasses are universally great for any style. So let's check out Lothian Lager. Pours a nice, slightly hazy yellow color. I think maybe it's mainly chill haze. I mean, it's not like it's full-on opaque, but a lot of modern lagers have a little bit of haze to it. So wipe the glass, that haze dies down. It doesn't look as hazy, just tiny amounts. Very pale and light in color, nice frothy white head. Check out the aroma on the Lothian Lager. Oh, very light, crisp, quite fragrant, quite grassy and floral, actually. Although they say the malt shine, there's definitely some hop profile to it. It smells really vibrant too. Light crackery, cereal grain, fresh, sippy vibrancy. Smells really good. A little bit of a stankiness about it, like a little bit of sulfur, but it's not. It's just like that soft undercurrent, and I think that works well with lagers. It smells really good. It smells like something I want to down. So let's try it. Cheers. Thanks to Beer Dome for the beer. That's really light, really crisp, and really, really refreshing. Super clean. Slight citric, grassy floral. Actually, mainly citric and grassy, but there was a thing there for a sec that reminded me of strawberry for something reason, which is weird. That might be my palate. A lot of that fine, crisp cereal grain. It's like pretty perfectly balanced because it has that sweet cereal, doughy, biscuity as well, breadiness. Not sweet biscuit, but like sweet doughy, sweet bread, kind of sweet cereal flavor. And it's cut with the exact perfect amount of bitterness. It's like cuts exactly where it needs to cut on the palate with that like bitter, herby finish. And it for sure feels a little different than your classic German lagers. It feels maybe a little bit softer, a little bit more sweet, malty, It does remind you of like a craft interpretation of something that's a bit more larger scale, but it's lovely. There's almost light, I know, it's more full body than a light lager. It actually has a really smooth, velvety body. Really easygoing, really poundable. If you love lagers, you should definitely try that. So let's move on to the one so this is 5%, this is 4.8. So we're doing the ABVs a bit different, but I wanted to do this one last because this one has more grains and hops. So, but both are pale lagers. So they should be, I guess, a little bit malt focused. So this one has maybe a slight more, just a slightly more golden hue. Same bit of chill haze to this one. Fine CO2, fine whitehead. This just looks super well conditioned as well. Look at that. Foam's going nowhere. These guys have been nerding out. But I mean, look at the lacing too. This is someone who nerds out how to make great lager process-wise. Look at that. That's beautiful. Great looking beer. Let's check out the aroma on this one as well. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Unmistakably British hop character. This is not the classic characters you find in Germany, and I really smell the Challenger. I've used Challenger myself for bitters, and it has a very distinct, it's like citrus, maybe even grapefruit, but then also like this really intense, nettly kind of green matter thing. And it's not like perfumey as a lot of German, like noble hops. It's this thing that reminds me of Britain, like this nettly, almost like hedgerowy, like grassy floral thing or whatever. Yeah, and even some whispers of like dried citrus piths, maybe even like some earthy undertones and stuff as well. Also a little bit of sulfur, but nice amount. It smells great, this one. Super cool, smells awesome. Let's try it. Cheers. Thanks again, Beer Dome. What a mouthfeel. That's fucking great. It really, wow. That is dope. That's really good. I think this one is also really good. I'm glad I started the other way around because this one is much more malt focused. Wow, these guys make awesome lagers. Really luxurious, both. But this one is like even more velvety and creamy. But I mean, oats and wheat contribute to that. And also really dialed in CO2. It's like both have enough CO2 for lagers, but not so much that the body suffers. And I don't know where this sits at. It feels like it's 4.8 grams per liter, or it feels like it's below 5 because it's not like spritzy, but it's enough and it's there. But it really makes those, especially in this adjuncts, shine. They really give body, that velvetiness of the mouthfeel really is all over this beer. There is a little bit maybe of a sweet oatiness or something, but it's caught by like really nicely spicy, herby, bitter notes from the hops. I fucking really dig this one. This is awesome. It's so funny because I tried Harvey's attempt at making kind of a Pilsner, which was also it was a mix of continental and UK ingredients. And that was like, whoa, what's going on here? That was also almost the same idea. Like if the UK did Pilsner with their ingredients, kind of in my mind. This is just a bit more expertly executed, I think, because this really feels like what you'd expect from tightly produced lager of continental Europe, Germany, Czech Republic, whatever. But the hops give this British flair, which really, really works well. It's really cool. It's like a uniquely British lager, or Scottish, should I say. Wow, I love this one. Really good bitterness as well. It really sits there on the palate, and it is perfectly matched with the beer's sweetness and body. So it's not like, it doesn't snap. It snaps where it needs to, but it's not too much. Like these are really studies in how to balance beer. Like, okay, we got a lot of floaties now, but what? Look at that head, meringue. They don't sit like Pilsners because they're this is maybe going towards it. And I think some people might say that this drinks like a Pils. But I do feel the pale lager feel about them because they have that sweeter malt profile, that sweet cereal malt profile. Both of them have that. You find that a lot in pale lager beers. But like these are miles ahead of any like European pale lager. Like they slay them completely. And it's so fun with craft breweries now. Like, okay, the macros are trying to imitate us. How about we beat them at their own game? And then just like make a pale lager like these and just like slay it. It's so dope. Man, I fucking love Super Gold. Like this one, is it world class? It's really fucking close. It might be a small 95 actually, Super Gold. It's one of the best like hoppy pale lagers I've had ever, I think. And Lothian lager is also really good. It's more malt focused, but I'm always, for pale lager beers, I've always been more into the ones that are really hop focused. I do love great Helles, but I tend to lean into the more hoppy Helles as well. So if we're talking malt focused pale lager beers as well, I guess that's one of the better examples. But yeah, I actually think a small 95 for Super Gold. Jesus. It's good shit. Jesus, it's good shit. I'm going to slam all of that in seconds after this. This is so fucking good, man. It's so well balanced. So 95 on Super Gold. Wow. And Lothian Lager, it's just got enough zesty citrus to cut that sweet malt, which is fucking awesome. They really have studied this so much and fine-tuned this so much with like small, like how much is too much and all this. It's amazing. It's like a 92, 93, I think. Fuck, man, Newbarns. Jesus, this is great. I'm looking forward to be drinking more. So get some Super Gold and Lothian Lager if you can and drink some Newbarns. Holy hell, some of the most dope lagers I've had from the UK. I am really, really sold. Man, this is just the aesthetic, man. It's old-timey, but really cool. So, and they also doing this like Brewhouse. There's this, is it a sticker? No, it's these printed cans, which is kind of new, I think, where the label is actually printed onto the cans. This is, it looks so dope. So, awesome beers. Long video already. I wanted this to be short, but I love these too much to not make it long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. Thanks to Beard for the beers. Link for the shop is down below. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I'm going to say cheers and Super Gold. And see you guys in another beer review.